Hello, welcome to Monday night reading sprints. I was like, what day of the week is it?
I feel
um,
that.
but I'm so excited because I invited some friends to join me. I feel like I don't know, it's just not as fun to be by myself, even though I know people are in the comment section. So I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna invite people if they want to come. That's fine. If not, oh well. Welcome to Monday Night Reading Sprints. I have some friends here. Do you want to go Summer, Gabby, Gwen as far as like introductions, which I know people probably know who you are, but there's always that one person. So
Yeah. I'm Summer. My channel is Seasons Readings, and tonight I'm going to be reading Happiness Falls. I thought I was going to be reading The 7-Year Slip, but I'm actually going to do my nails during these, so I need an audiobook. So I'm about, I think, more than 80% of the way through, so I might finish it tonight. Yeah.
Are you doing your nails for Valentine's Day?
You know, I don't know. I haven't decided colors yet. I took a break from doing long nails for a minute because I had a lot of client work and I was just kind of sick of it.
Yeah.
It's hard for me to draw when I have longer nails sometimes. So I took a break and then, I don't know, I'm just feeling like I want to do long nails again. So I'm just going to get them on and then figure out colors
Then
after,
figure it
you
out.
know?
Okay.
Yeah.
go with orange. It's a good old,
You know,
absolutely not.
I was thinking of doing alternating pink and orange with some like sparkles on top. So we'll see. But also Valentine's Day nails would be so fun. So
And also X's and O's, and we are Team O, so we have to
I
represent.
know. Listen, if I
it's
have
a thing.
nails as well. So
Yeah. Hello everybody. My name is Gabby. I am from the channel Gabbing About Books. It's the same thing over on Instagram. And I am currently reading One True Loves by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I am 53% through it, and I am like flying through it. Like I read all of that last night. And I'm listening to it on audio too. So I should finish that tonight. And then if I finish that before Sprints ends, I'm going to be reading Call It What You Want by Alyssa. I don't know how to say her last name. Sorry, girl. And my friend Autumn read this book, and she said the writing is not good, but the story is good. And she like finished it on a plane, so I can definitely finish that really quick. So that's my 2 reads tonight.
nice.
Yay.
We love a Taylor Swift reference.
Right. I was thinking
we do. But also, I've never seen that book before.
Me neither.
I haven't either. And she said like she saw somebody reading it. I don't know if it was on Goodreads or something. So she picked it up, and she said it wasn't the best writing, but it was like a good storyline. And the whatever you call these things, it says you'll always be my tagline. What is that? Not the dedication.
Yeah.
Oh,
it is the
well,
dedication.
Anywho, right. It says you'll always be my favorite almost.
Says the teacher to the teacher.
You
got it right, Gabby. You got it right. I love that for us. Hi, I'm Gwen. My channel is Gwendolyn Kinsinger, and you can find me on Instagram at Lavender Mud. Tonight, I'm hoping I can finish Final Offer. This is like 530 some pages. I'm on page 400. So not that much longer to go. I don't know. This is the third and final book in the Dreamland Billionaire series. Read the first book last year at some point, rated it 3 stars. Read the second book this month, rated it 4 stars. This could be a 5. Who knows? We're hoping for a 5, but that's where we're at. But it is very steamy.
Did you like all 3 of those ones?
Yeah, they were okay. Like I like Love Redesigned best out of all of them so far.
So do you have to?
These are spicy, like extra chili peppers. Extra chili peppers. I mean, there's whole chapters.
I need to read it.
Do you have to read that series before?
I'm just saying it's going to be a little awkward if I turn off my camera. But I really love Redesigned. You don't have to read these to read that series. But because I read Final Offer, didn't plan on continuing in the series, jumped into Love Redesigned because I was really interested in the storyline, and it mentioned characters from the series, and I was like, okay, now I have to know. So I've gone back to it. And then, of course, in the second book of this series, Terms and Conditions, they mentioned people from her first series. So I'm like, now I have to go back and read that series. So, I mean,
I bought Love Redesigned, and I've really been wanting to read it. I'm going to read it next month for X's and O's for purple on the cover. But I was like, do I have to not read that and read Final Offer first? Because I saw you.
no, you can read Love
that.
Redesigned like all on its own. It's got different main characters and
Yeah.
stuff like that. But I mean, you may become addicted and go back like I did. Because like we have a few months, I think it doesn't come out until like June or something. And I know Hannah's in the comments. There she is, Hannah. We're going to be buddy reading the second book for Love Redesigned. I was like, do you want to buddy read it? She's like, yes. I'm like, yay.
Oh, fun.
Yeah.
So sweet. Yeah, I also want to read Love Redesign, but I don't think I can do it for X's and O's. But
yeah,
I probably do it in the month of February though. But
I flew through that book. I mean,
600 pages, right?
It was over 600 pages, and I just like literally 2 sittings. I was like, and I'm done.
Wow.
It was really good. Yeah. It was also a little spicy, but this one, I have to admit, this one is like the spiciest.
I love spice, so I'm all about it.
Yeah.
It's funny though because
I want the doors open.
It's funny though because like in Love Redesigned, it had like this one scene that was almost like cheesy, but like I was on board with it, and I don't feel like she just does it. I mean, obviously in this book, like the characters know each other from their past. So like they know each other, they have a past. And plus, like, there's like a build up. It's not like it starts on like, it was chapter 33 that when things got really juicy. I feel like it makes sense,
Yeah.
And see, and this one, Tara saying Terms and Conditions is her favorite. I did not like that because I really think that Declan was really mean to Iris. And I know it was like an enemies to lovers, kind of like he's the cold, hearted like CEO and all this. And I know it was like a read between the lines thing, but I just think it was just for me. But this one, I'm not saying Cal doesn't have his issues because he does, but I mean, don't we all? So, anyway, okay, I'm sorry. I'm hijacking this one. Okay, go ahead.
No, I love it. I love it. More romance next month. But hello, I'm Jessie. Welcome to my channel. I do these usually every Monday night. I'm going to be continuing with The Heiress by Rachel Hawkins. I'm currently 22% into it. I'll be doing that while doing some crocheting. Also, Ovi's over there. He's hurt, but he's chilling out with me. But he's doing really good. I got home. He hurt his leg for anyone who doesn't know. But I got home and he hopped off the couch and met me at the door. And Justin was like, well, he didn't do that for me.
That's because Mama was home. How's your blanket going?
I was gonna say I want to see the blanket.
Oh gosh, hang on. Which direction am I going in? This direction. So
Yay.
yeah, so I have like 2 3-stars back to back. So this is gonna be like one big section. So I'm hoping to get this done, and then I finally get to add blue. I'm so excited. So
I
think you gave that book 4 stars. No, I think it's a 4-star, right? The blue is a 4.
Yep.
I know. I was like, I think she went with a 4-star for this just so she could add blue.
What was my 4-star read? I actually have another 4-star. Hang on.
But it was like the first 4-star you gave, and I was like, I think
it was The Naturals.
Yeah, I was like, girl, that's a 5. You just wanted to give it a 4 so you could do blue.
Yeah.
I was like, sure, Jan, sure.
But yeah, it's going really well. I haven't had any 1-stars, which is like a beige color. So, but I think I didn't really mean for this blanket to be so green. So,
and it actually looks black to me. Like,
does it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to, when you post a picture of it though, it's just because of the lighting and stuff.
But yeah. But yeah, let us know what everyone's reading tonight in the comment section. Hello, hope to get a chunk of The Mistake by Elle Kennedy read. Nice. Reading to Magnolia Palace and Diamond Painting Coasters. Cute. Hello. Hope everyone's having a good evening. I'll be reading If the Shoe Fits by Julie Murphy, 58% in. Nice. The Fury, which is that book? I thought that book comes out tomorrow, but I saw it at Target.
I think it came out the 16th.
But
Oh.
also
Yeah,
it
it
was
came
book of
out-
the month.
Yeah.
Yeah, it came out on Tuesday.
Well, I knew the book of the month, but I saw it at Target. I was like, that's weird. But yeah, I'll be reading that soon as well. Just started Say You Swear. I've been seeing that book on around TikTok as well. I want to read The Fury next month. Hope you enjoy it. I started a book called Oh Great, I Was Reincarnated as a Farmer.
That sounds like an anime.
Like,
This is interesting because she's
This
always reading
can't be
cozies,
cozy.
right?
this
Yeah.
can't be cozy, is it? Let me know. Let's see. Reading A Core of Mist and Fury tonight.
Gabby's
So
dead.
I love that one.
Mhm. So good.
Reading The Heiress and Wreck the Halls. Awesome.
Oh, Wreck the Halls. That was a Christmas book, right?
It's Christmas year round. I still have my Christmas tree up. As sad as that
I do
is.
too.
You know what?
I haven't put mine away.
Okay.
You guys should decorate it for Valentine's Day. Get little hearts and put it all over.
That's a good idea. It's a
No,
fantasy
I need it
book.
gone.
That book that Katie's reading is a fantasy book. Here's the cover. It is book 1, but it's
Oh my gosh.
it's tagged as probably because of the paranormal aspect. Fantasy,
Yeah.
fiction, audiobook, role-playing games, magic, humor, science fiction, fantasy. It's got some interesting tags there. But
Nice.
it is book number 1 and it has a 4.41 rating with 5,000 ratings. So
Wow.
it's
That's
book
pretty
number 1 in
good.
the Unorthodox Farming series. I love this. I love
5
this.
stars.
Absolute. Oh.
Hey Brandon, I'll probably be reading Bright Young Women tonight.
Ooh,
Awesome.
good. I can't wait to hear your review.
I know I keep hearing such good things, but like
I've been hearing mixed things, and I'm like, I still haven't decided if I want it. I mean, it's on my wish list, but I still haven't decided.
it's on my radar, but like I don't know.
Don't DNF the Reformatory. I have that on my TBR.
I don't know.
And that's a big one.
Yeah. Is that the one that had to be reprinted from Aardvark?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's over 600 pages, I think. It's like
Ooh,
really big.
it lost me 200 pages ago. Hello.
Hey, Sandra.
Hey, Sandra.
Ruthless Vows.
Oh, I want to read it so bad, Sandra. I hope you love it. I'm just waiting on the audiobook, girl. I'm just waiting on the audiobook.
Yeah, I just got that one this past weekend.
I feel like everyone's reading that one and loving it. But Gwen read it for me, so I don't have to.
But you should.
Angel is reading Good Girls Don't Die, which, by the way, we have 1 week until the Sleep When I'm Dead book club pick discussion for Girls Don't Die.
It should be a good discussion.
It's going to be interesting.
It is.
I'll let you know. It's somewhere on the blanket. It is somewhere on the blanket. So just saying.
Not a 1 star. It's not a 4 star.
4. There you go. Hey Keisha, love seeing some of my favorite people in one place and eating a taco bowl. I feel like she's always seeing a taco bowl.
That sounds
I
really
think she
good.
took a break. Let's be fair. She took a break from them for a while. Now she's back.
She's back.
We all need our hyperfixation foods.
We do.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, and then continuing with Throne of Glass. I'm wondering if she's liking it. I had a pop off. Oh yeah, Summer, you were on her reading sprints. Is she liking it?
Yeah. She's not quite invested yet, but she's also not. I don't think she had even hit the halfway mark. So
Oh, okay.
I mean, when I read it, I think I rated it 5 stars.
I see. I think I rated it 5 stars too, given that was like back when I hadn't read as much fantasy and it was me getting back into reading a little bit.
Same.
But I still love it. Like upon reread, I still had a really great time, especially because
Yeah.
it gets a little bit like spooky and like you just are getting to know the characters, so it's fun.
I feel like going into like fantasy, you have to like get used to like all the world building and stuff like that too, right?
the
So-
That's the
one
hard part.
trick I have found with fantasy is you just have to go with it. You just
Yes.
know that you don't understand it. You're not supposed to understand it because it's different. It's a new world. There's new places. There's new magic. And of course, we don't understand it because we didn't create it. So you just have to go in and just blindly trust the author that they're going to be able to explain this to you, but you're not going to get it right off. You just have to push your way through it. And then eventually you'll start, oh, that's what that means. Oh, that's how that works.
Mhm.
Mhm.
And it's hard for me to do
100%.
that. But literally,
you know what?
push yourself through.
Yeah, I love that they give me a map at the front of it, but do I look at
Yes.
it? I
No.
don't, because I'm just like,
I actually
they're in the
do.
mountains. I flip to it
I'm like,
sometimes
oh,
because
where's
I'm like,
Annie?
where the heck are they? And then I look, but sometimes I'm just like, that's how I am going. I just go with it, and I'm like, I'm in this world, and here I am, and I'll figure it out eventually.
Yeah.
See, I'm afraid that I won't. So
Yeah.
I'm just like men with wings and flying, and sure, I don't care if I'm wherever Andarna lives. I don't know.
It's all about that wingspan too, you know? Just kidding.
Hey Lena, I hope you're enjoying your afternoon. I feel like she's had a rough couple of days.
Yeah.
Not a rough couple of days, y'all. She's had a rough couple of months. Let's be
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah.
Poor thing.
Oh my
Green Good
goodness.
Girls Don't Die.
I don't know if that's gonna make it better, but good luck.
Well,
Oh,
No
God.
spoilers for how I feel.
Well, listen, if you don't like it, she's probably going to love it.
True.
And if you loved it, she'll probably hate it. So,
I am reading Meditation of Being Amazing at NetGalley. Awesome. The Other Mothers. Awesome. Going to be starting Good Girls Don't Die tonight and finishing up Rabbit Hole.
Ooh, how's Rabbit Hole? Let me know, Amy.
Hi.
Hello. Hey. Can't wait to see your nails, Summer.
thanks. Hopefully I get them done during the sprints. It takes me a minute, so.
I just read that backwards. I'm like, summer nails, it's winter. And then and then
Oh.
it dawned on me. I was like, wait, what?
Hey, Hannah, diving into Dead and Gondola tonight. Finishing making a thumbnail for my best books of 2023, and I'm going to be reading Good Girls Don't Die. Awesome. Bright Young Women tonight. Reading Only If You're Lucky, which is my March with my dead pick. So I'm really excited for that one. Ashes in the Star-Cursed King tonight.
I can't find that anywhere. It's not on Amazon anymore. It's never in the bookstore. I'm like, what the heck?
Weird.
Never
Is
heard
it on
of it.
Kindle?
I don't know. I thought it was. I think it should be, actually.
It should be.
Should be. The first one was. Anyways, I'm glad that you're reading it. Because I can't.
Good for you.
check Tango too. See
It
if
is
anyone's
on-
like getting rid of their
it's-
copy.
It is on Kindle. Oh, you can't see it. But I just never read my Kindle. It just sits there and looks pretty.
But
Oh,
like Summer said,
girl.
check Pango.
Yeah, check
Yeah.
Tango.
That is true.
That's a good idea.
Mhm.
Uncharted Waters by Sally Hepworth, the short story, and then starting The Getaway List by Emma Lord. Never read either of these authors.
I
Nice.
read Uncharted Waters.
Did you
It's
like it?
interesting. It's really short, so yeah.
Loved my. Oh yeah, we've already talked about this. I'll skip that one. Reading And Then There Are None by Agatha Christie and The Woman in Me by Britney Spears. And literally I had to think, I was like, Britney Spears wrote a book? I was like, yeah, Britney Spears wrote a memoir. Just kidding. No, Summer, we're not cheering for this book.
No, we're not.
Love House Across the Lake.
Mhm.
Mm.
Hey
Still
Jess,
might
you even say exactly.
starting a new book tonight.
Oh.
Can choose between 4.
Here's what I say do. Instead of making us choose, you number your books 1 through 4 and roll a dice, or you spin a bottle.
That's
you know,
good.
Yeah.
Do you have an Alexa? Well,
Yeah.
Or a number generator. Spin the wheel.
oh my God.
But let's go ahead and help her choose, guys.
Talking to me. I
tomorrow.
just
One tomorrow. Birds, Vladimir, and the paper. You know what? I've never heard anyone say anything about Vladimir, so that one. It has a weird.
Oh, that's
cover.
the one with the guy on the cover. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Paper Palace.
I haven't read any of them.
Me
I
neither.
haven't either. I know
So
that Lena didn't like the Paper Palace. I'm pretty sure.
But Kelsey did.
That is true.
That's right. It's one of Kelsey's favorites.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'd say go with
So long enough.
Vladimir.
Oh, I recently heard this thing about DNFs, y'all. Tell me what you think.
Okay.
So people always ask, like, how do you know when to DNF? But on my book club retreat, people said that so 100 pages minus your age, that's how many pages you read before you DNF. So technically, like the younger you are, the longer you give it, and the older you are, the shorter amount of time you give it. As you know. I don't know, but let me know your thoughts.
We only got so much time left, you know?
Exactly. My mother-in-law over here, like 10 pages, and it's out.
Feel it.
Oh my god.
I feel like if I feel
What?
it, though, like I just need to know.
That's so dark.
Oh my! Well, I mean, but it makes sense. And I was like, I'm doing that from now on. I'm doing that.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, sorry.
Taco Bowls are delish. I made a pizza bowl. Actually,
Mm.
really good. Actually, Gwen's right. I took a break from Taco Bowls and said decided to
Bacon.
fix it on her hyperfixation bagel sandwiches. You have to pat
Those
them.
are mine too.
Okay, guys, I'm over the padding. Everybody needs to know, because if I don't pat it down, the cheese will slip off the egg, so it won't stay. So if I pat it for the cheese to adhere to the eggs, guys, it's a process. You must not know these things.
She has it down to a science. Okay.
Exactly, Gabby. So leave me alone.
Starting Allies by Alan Grant.
Never heard of this. I'm looking it up.
Y'all making me hungry.
I know I'm hungry too.
Yep. So excited for love. Oh, bye, Gabby. So excited for Love Unwritten. I'm actually going to reread Heartstopper Volume 3 first, and then start Allies. That's a good choice. That's a good choice.
I love Heartstopper. It's so good.
New to Fantasy starring ACOTAR series. Which would you suggest next? Throne of Glass series or Crescent City? I'm going to say Throne of Glass, but I have no
Throne of
idea.
Glass. Yeah, I would say Throne of Glass for sure.
Lena's laughing at me. Had a chicken bowl from Chicken Kitchen with yellow rice and curry sauce. Oh my gosh, it sounds
Yeah, that sounds good.
Rabbit Hole was a slow start, and I was not really sure about it. But now it's starting to get really good as she tumbles down a rabbit hole. 30% right now.
Hold on, let me read this again. Okay, interesting. I was looking up that Allies book. It's a middle grade historical fiction.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Whoa, my screen just got like really big. Hang on. I don't like it.
Go away.
I don't like it. Gabby, your book is listed as an Audible original. So maybe
This
there
one?
is.
I think
Maybe the one you were looking up.
Oh, the
Yeah,
Ashes are starting reading.
Hmm.
I don't have audio. I don't have Audible, but it's
Just
on
sign up for
Kindle
the free
Unlimited.
trial.
I could do that. Yeah. I have it available in hardcover. I just looked on Amazon, but I don't want the hardcover because the first one is a paperback, and I can't have a paperback and a hardcover. I need poop paperbacks. They don't
Make it
understand.
make sense. Love that we're all eating bowls. Let's see. Was indie published, but got picked up by traditional publishing. Hardcover comes out in June. I think.
Yeah, June 4th.
So you might have to wait like another year after that. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're 100, you're not reading anymore, Brandon. Okay. You got other issues to worry about.
Oh, that's not enough pages for me. I mean, do you have less patience with madness the older you get? That works for me. Yep. DNF motto. The padding, good bagel. So Sometimes I can tell right away if the writing is not for me. I can't force myself into that case. If in that case, oh my gosh, not when I could be rereading Emily Henry book. Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure because like with Fury by Alex Michaelides, I was like page 8 or 9. I was like, yep, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I
was
kind
like,
of find
nope.
that I feel like I just kind of soft DNF where I'm just kind of like, I'm kind of sick of this. And then I set it down thinking I'm going to pick it back up and then I just never do. Like I
Yep.
did that with the Atlas 6. I made it like halfway and I was just like, I don't really care about this. I'm going to put it down. And then I haven't picked it up. So I'm just counting it as a DNF.
The heart wants what it wants. I saw your door open.
Yeah, I was like, I have a ghost. I think it was Travis letting one of my cats in.
Yep.
Yeah. Alrighty. We got through all the comments. Y'all ready to start reading?
Yeah.
Mhm.
You want to read until like 15 after? Get like a good reading sprint in?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds
Yeah.
good.
Perfect. All right. Let's pull this up. Little cozy reading nook. And we'll come back
Oh,
at 15
cute.
after. Happy reading. Hello. I feel like that one took a good while. I don't know. I was like, no. Is it time?
I was so I
Me
didn't really
too. Yeah.
pay attention that much. But I got to the end of the chapter and I was like, okay, it's almost time. I'll get off.
I guess I'm just like
Mhm.
so used to like the top of the hour as
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I don't know. It just felt kind of weird. But how did y'all do?
Good. I made it to 97%. So I think like I'm literally on like the last few sentences of the book,
Oh.
I think.
Oh wow.
And I was thinking this was going to be like 4 stars, and now I'm kind of thinking it's maybe more of a 3. Unless like the last few sentences like something crazy happens, which sometimes it can. And I love books that do that. Like the last sentence just like changes the whole entire book kind of. And I could see
Okay.
that happening. But I'm like right now don't really know how I'm feeling about it, but
Oh.
and then I
that's a
got
bummer.
one hand has nail extensions
on
on it. So I need to do the next hand and then I'll paint them.
What are you gonna listen to
Nice.
after?
I have no idea. I don't know.
Gotcha.
I'll figure that out later. That's a problem for future summer.
She's still trying to figure out what colors.
Exactly.
I got to page 243, so I only have that much left. I'm enjoying it, okay? I like it, don't get me wrong. But like, who's she gonna pick? Like, I
know who she's gonna go.
and like there's
Do
one option.
you don't have to tell me who, but do you have a preferred?
Like I don't know. Like there's one option. I think like I feel like picking Sam makes the most sense because like I get you were married to Jesse and you loved him and like you thought he was dead and like now he's here and like that's great that he's back, but like he has to realize that although he was trying to come back to you and he was like on some stranded island, like homegirl had 3 years to like rebuild her entire life, like
Yeah.
and now she did, and I feel like she's with somebody who actually like follows her routine and like he just gets, and I'm like, ugh. But I don't know, like she was
You
married
just gotta
too
stick with
long.
what I loved about that book is like obviously I was rooting for a person, but I was also
Yeah.
like you, the stress of like I get it, like either one is a good choice, but at the
Right,
same
I'm
time,
like,
what I
how?
loved about it is how the author explained, like I don't want to talk about it, but I just like
Yeah.
how the author talked about the decision itself. So it was really
I'm
good.
excited to get to the end. And I also really like how like both people are like, I don't know. I'm glad that they're not letting her like, yeah, it's okay. You can love both of us. Like obviously she has to make a decision, but they're both like, hey, I know this is really hard for you, but like I don't know. I need to finish it.
Yeah,
I
girl,
need
just
to
have
know.
both. Best
I
of both
need to
worlds.
Like at the one part, Sam was like, "The ball is in my court because I know this is hard for you, but like this is my life too." And like, I mean, like how could you ever make a decision with like, oh, I don't know. I'm really
Right.
liking it, but I'm also like stressed because I need to know.
Yeah. That
You
was
must
the
watch the
first
movie.
book I ever read by Taylor Jenkins Reid.
Really?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was my
I
first
don't-
one, and I was like, she's my favorite author.
Yeah, I do really, really like her writing. And I said that to myself while I was reading it. And I was like, because I feel like she didn't do a ton of backstory on either person, but you know just enough about the relationships.
Mhm.
And I really, really like her writing. And I read After I Do by by her. And I really liked that one. That one was more like deep. So I'm going to read this one. And then next month, I'm also going to read Maybe in Another Life. But
And this is
I don't
why
really
I
know.
love her historical fiction stuff. I love it, love
Yeah.
it, love it. Like I've rated every single book by her 5 stars. But
Yeah,
like I would
same.
really love another contemporary romance.
Yeah, she just knows how to do it. Like, I don't know. I need to finish it. I only have, I think, it says 57 minutes of the audiobook left.
Yeah.
I do listen to it on 3 times speed, though. So I guess it speeds it up on
Yeah.
Everand. I'm also subscribed, whatever.
Yeah. Awesome.
Do you plan on watching the movie when you're done?
I'm sorry, there's a movie?
I think it's on Amazon Prime, right? And you can like buy it or rent
It's
it.
on
Or...
some streaming service, but yeah, it came out last year, I think.
Yeah, I
did
haven't
not know
watched
this.
it.
No,
Gwen,
we do.
watch party. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you're not wrong. Oh, yeah, maybe I
Probably
can
will,
arrange
though.
that.
I did not know that was a movie.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, so maybe we
Yeah.
can make that happen.
Isn't her other one a movie too? And it has like Nick Jonas's wife in it. Is that the one where like she's getting texts from her deceased husband's old phone number?
I don't
Is
think
that
it's
the plot of her other book?
book, but I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I'm getting it confused. Never mind. Ignore me.
Okay, so I guess I'll update my book now. Still reading, still enjoying it. I read like 70 some pages, 75 pages. Only have like this much more to go.
Oh,
And of course, we had like a little bit of like the conflict that I knew was gonna happen. It's fine. But also this is a little annoying about conflicts, is like sometimes you overhear things and like your brain kind of spins out about it. Like, I know what I heard, but like if you only call it part of the situation and then you finally confront the person and be like, oh yeah, I overheard you or whatever, and they're like, let me explain, and you don't let them explain, like that drives me crazy.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's fine.
Sorry, I got distracted.
I know you came to get some love.
I'm just shocked he's like getting up and walking around, so that's good. I got to like 40% 41% of the Heiress. I'm really liking it. Me and Gwen were talking earlier this morning. Yeah. There's not really a plot so far, but it's giving me, do you mind? I'm talking. It's giving me like Evelyn Hugo, but like a thriller, but like nothing's happening so far. But like I'm really intrigued by it. Like you could just sense the tension. It's got a little bit of a gothic vibe to it. There's a whole bed right here, and he decides to lay on the hard, cold floor. Anyway. But yeah, there's like this like gothicness. It kind of I don't know. It kind of like the house itself kind of reminds me of Home Before Dark in a way. Like just kind of like eerie, needs some work type of thing, but I'm liking it so far. So we'll see. It says I have 2 hours left of the audiobook, so I could probably knock it out tonight if I wanted to.
Yeah.
Because I'm on a mission.
Oh.
Everyone in the comment section, let us know how you're doing.
Jesse cracked me up.
If you haven't read any Alan Grant's books, I highly recommend Refuge by him. It's amazing. Stressed me out so much. 3 separate time eras of kids being refugees. Interesting. Reading more of Mary by Nat Cassidy tonight. Nice. Went to yoga tonight, so joining late. Reading Forever Interrupted by Taylor Jenkins Reid. Trying to get through her whole backlist this year. That's a good goal to do.
Yay. Hey, Faith.
I don't think I've read that one. I have 2 on my TV, on my actual shelf. I have Maybe in Another Life and then Forever Interrupted. So
on our retreat, we were talking about like her books and stuff. And I was like, but when is she coming out with something new? Like, I'll literally take anything, any genre. I just want a new book. And literally that was all I talked about, is like, so has anybody heard of a new book coming out there?
What if she wrote a fantasy?
I would read it.
What would you
Or
do?
a thriller.
Really?
Yeah, I would read it. Taylor Jenkins Reid, if you're watching, if you're listening, I'm manifesting this. Any genre, 2024 is your year. Because she didn't write anything last year.
Mm-mm.
Mhm.
She
And
has to
so
have
I'm
something
like,
brewing.
okay, girl, you've had your break.
Mhm.
Like, come back
Right.
strong. Any genre.
Yeah. Carrie Soto was the last book she wrote, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 33 pages and grab some puppy chow. I hope that is the Chex Mix and not like actual puppy chow, but
But you do you, girl.
you do you. Took a shower, got my PJs, made it to page 132. That sprint. Awesome.
Nice.
Read 40 pages. 192 if you're lucky. How are you liking it? Just worked on my diamond painting. No worries. 76%. 181 of Good Girls Don't Die. And I still have no idea what is going on or if I like this book.
Yep.
Yep. You really won't know until the very end. Let me just tell you. I'm almost done with the short story. There's a couple pages left. That's
Nice.
awesome. Page 57 of Hunger Games. It's my first time reading it. I'm liking it so
I
far.
feel like so many people are reading it lately, and that makes me so excited.
Mm-hmm. Actually, since you had brought it up for like your Patreon and stuff like that, I feel like all I'm seeing is songbirds and ballads movie clips. I'm like, God, I really want to watch this movie.
Well, it all started because Jackie was saying that she was rereading it. And I, of course, have read the trilogy, but I hadn't read the fourth one, the prequel or whatever, Songbirds and Snakes. And then the movie came out, and I was like, I'm making this happen. I'm making this happen. Let's do it. And now everybody's like, read along for the trilogy. Read along. Let's read it and watch the movie. I'm just literally seeing it everywhere. TikTok, Bookstagram, other
Yeah.
Patreons, all of this. I'm like, okay, everybody had the same good idea. So
Yeah, those dystopian, like early 2000s, like
a
Twilight
vibe.
coming back. And I heard Twilight's
Let's just
getting remade.
Let's just go back in time.
Mm-hmm.
Did anybody watch
Wait.
Wizards of Waverly Place?
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
getting a reboot.
They're doing a reboot. It was so random, but it made me think of it.
I feel like it's not
It's
gonna
not the
be. I
same.
feel like the reboots are not the same.
Yeah.
Twilight is getting remade.
That's what I heard by Lionsgate. As the
I mean,
production-
honestly, like I'm gonna watch it.
I mean, I'm gonna watch it too.
supposedly you have Jenna Ortega and Jacob Elordi.
Elordi.
Yeah.
I don't know, guys.
I love Jacob Elordi. I'm okay with that. I don't like Jenna Ortega as Bella.
Oh, I
But
like
is
her.
she
She's
the
only
one-
Wednesday.
Get the like facial and like the
No, I think that was special. I think that
yeah.
was a signature move. But yeah, well, I guess we'll see.
Yeah. I'm
Crazy.
excited.
I've never read Hunger Games and I've never read Twilight.
I've never read Twilight either, but I've read the Hunger Games and I've watched all the
was
Twilight.
like-
We're really not missing much.
I mean, I've watched the
Games is
movies.
Good. The Hunger Games stands up. I'm just saying.
I might have read the first one, but I don't think I read anything after that.
Well, you're more than welcome to join this spring to read the Hunger Games quartet.
The quartet.
The adaptations are like some of the best book to movie adaptations, in my opinion.
Mhm.
100%.
I like Mockingjay Part 1 and 2, the movie, better than the book.
I've never seen
100%. The book was.
Mhm.
I was ugh.
Yeah. Well, and you
Yeah.
can really see like her PTSD in the book. To me, it just kind of felt like, okay, let's get over it. But in the movie, Jennifer Lawrence just so good at being like, holy crap, like she's
Yeah.
going
She's
through
going
it.
through
So,
it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, for real.
Lawrence. So
Oh,
You don't?
did you see the picture?
Okay.
She is so beautiful. And there was the picture of her with Lenny Kravitz at that award show. And I'm like, they're together again. I don't know. I was fangirling a little bit.
Yeah.
no. Just joined during that sprint listening to historical fiction called Bluebird, set during Prohibition after World War One.
Are you liking it? Let me know your thoughts. I bought that one when I was in Nashville with some of my book friends, and I haven't read it yet.
I wasn't invited, but that's okay.
I was there.
No, but I've actually been wanting to get to that one, so let me know if you like it.
I'm excited to hear your final rating, Summer, because I finished Happiness Falls
That's
last week.
right.
What did
Yeah.
Brandon? What was your rating?
Yeah, I
Was
want to know what
Brand-
your rating is.
I'm gonna look it up on his Instagram.
Did we have like a profile change here?
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
there's,
He used to have the head. Yeah.
yeah, it used to just say like
And
Brandon.
now it's him.
Okay. I'm like, hold on. Okay, that makes sense.
Finished the book, started reading Lock In by this author.
Yeah.
But Star Housemaid, what are you guys' thoughts on that book? Is it The Housemaid by Frida
Ooh.
Kahlo?
Okay. He gave
Yeah.
it 4 stars.
Yeah.
Love it.
I think it would have been 5 stars if I had not read 2 other books that were almost identical to
You're right.
Mhm.
So, but great if you have not read those other ones. I saw something that was like, I think this book, which is like one of the very first few books I read when I had a booktube, when I started my booktube channel, is like copying The Housemaid. I was like, 5 years older.
That's funny.
Going to be getting off after this. I don't want time for my bedtime. So, okay. I got to chapter 6 of Akamath. I think that's how
I'm sorry. Clearly, they're tired. Just let them go to bed, man. I couldn't even hold that together.
Yeah, I was just like, everyone else can read
I'm
it.
tired. I'm going to bed. Tired. Bed.
Yeah.
Tired. That's all I got out of it. Sorry. We've all been there.
34 pages of Good Girls Don't Die.
Oh, yeah.
The rest of that book, I get it, girl. Page 105 of Flawless. 21 pages in Good Girls Don't Die. I decided to go with that one. I would have gotten further, but hubby was off to work, so I chat with him as well. Oh, sweet. Haven't read One Tree Loves yet, but will this year. Evidence of an Affair, a shorter book written in letters, is my favorite by hers. Yeah, I need to read that one.
You really do.
Yeah. I'm trying to get together some short fiction. So oh,
Jesse, we'll go back to back like this.
Don't come for me, y'all. Don't come for me.
Hold on. Let's see how short it is.
It's
Yeah,
like
I
very
very
short.
at 3 times the speed also, but some people think I'm crazy. I can't even understand it. No,
When my sister listens to me listening to audiobooks, she gets so mad that I listen to them that fast. She's like, how do you even know what they're saying? I'm like, well, because I'm reading it too. I could see the words.
Mhm.
Like, I don't know. That's how fast
It
I would
also
read.
depends on the narrator.
The narrator. Yes.
Yeah.
It's like,
If the
I'm listening to this at 3 times the speed.
narrator is going slow, forget it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's only an hour and 19 minutes on Audible, Jesse, for Evidence of the Affair.
Ooh.
That's at 1 time speed. So I'm just saying.
Oh, I might be switching books for this sprint so I can. Just saying. I got my video uploaded. Read one chapter. He's watching the Marvels movies, and I'm getting distracted. Oh no! All for a watch party of One Tree Loves.
Noted, ladies, noted.
Read chapter 1. Yay! I'm happy to be back in the story. I'm wondering what will happen in book 2. Is that Divine Rivals?
Yeah. Ruthless Vows. Yeah.
Ruthless Vows. Oh, right there. Right there it is. Romance conflicts can be the worst at times.
The best of times and the worst of times.
Just started reading Too Good to Be True by Carola Lovering. Not sure how I feel yet. I think I liked that one. I think I gave it 3 stars. Hi, random person. Thank you for the sprint. Have a good night. Of course. I'm so random guy here. Clearly. Sorry. Hello. The only real accomplishment that sprint was making popcorn. That's amazing. I love popcorn.
Mhm.
Me too.
Everyone is reading First Light Wins. I'm like, should I have gotten that in my book of the month box?
I've been hearing great things. That's why I ended up picking it. One of my book club friends read it on the retreat. She loved it. 4.5 stars from her.
I'm thinking about getting it as an add-on.
You
for
should.
February.
Yeah. Do it, girl.
No, Jesse, I'm eating dog food.
We knew it. We knew it was dog food. Don't read the rest of the comment. She's just talking about something else.
Oh, we call those mud buddies.
Muddy Buddy. I've heard it called both.
Yeah.
So
But she's
I knew.
she's from the South, y'all. They call it puppy chow.
Got to page 50 of A Little Life. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Oy.
I
I don't
haven't
think
read
I'll
it,
ever read
but
that book.
Brutal.
I just stare at it and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah,
I don't think I'll ever read it.
same. Read the first Twilight, but couldn't read anything else. I have not read The Hunger Games, but I have seen all of those.
Yep.
Also, the
definitely read
series,
I feel like-
I will never finish the last book ever.
it.
It is.
That's funny.
So, gave up on Twilight after Eclipse when I realized I didn't like Bella, Edward, or Jacob. Have you checked out Sheriff Swan?
Right? let's just call it
Daddy.
Dad. I wanted Jasper,
Hmm.
Allison, Emmett, centric, but yeah.
After reading Midnight Sun and like hearing a little bit of like Alice like talking like through Edward, like I really love Alice's character and want like a whole entire book just about like her
Yeah, I was-
background because it's like sad.
Mhm.
So I would love. Well, they're all sad, but I would love it.
Hello, happy birthday, fiance. So we're watching a movie per his choice, reading House of Sky and Breath. Perfect timing. Comes out tomorrow, right? The newest one.
The 30th, I think.
I'm just like so behind on all these release dates. I just think it's coming out in January.
I just watched this TikTok today of someone saying, like, if you want to avoid all spoilers for the first couple of books, you need to have read them by January 30th so you don't get spoiled. And then they came back on and was like, on January 10th, oop, because someone's like Bloomsbury posted something on their Instagram or something. And I was like, oh, that's
Oh,
unfortunate.
yeah, Sarah.
I didn't look.
spoiled
I
her
didn't
own
look.
book.
I'm not
Yeah.
in the fandom. I'm not reading the books. So I'm out, but I was just like, ooh, that sucks.
Yeah, no, it was. I'm obviously like caught up, so I don't have to worry about spoilers. But even I was like, okay, rude. Like, what about the people that haven't read everything yet? Like, I have
Yeah.
some friends that are like, well, I'm spoiled, so I don't even know if I want to read the books now. And I'm like, oh,
I know.
sucks.
And that's like a
Mhm.
major, like, I was just like, okay, wow.
It was a huge spoiler. So I was like, Sarah, what the F were you thinking, girl? Anyway.
Get together,
And I'm
Sarah.
like, there were
Come on,
multiple
Sarah.
people that had to probably like approve of that, make the graphic, all that. I'm like,
I
how
know.
did no one stop this?
I
don't know.
just have a bone to pick with Sarah. Because I know it's probably not
Sarah,
her
if you're
fault, but
watching,
yeah, Sarah, take notes, girl. Where's the Avatar show? Because it was supposed to be a thing, and I know the writer's strike or whatever, that probably
Yeah.
affected it. But girl, like, where is it? I'm just
They
curious.
canceled it. Like it's canceled.
Well, now
Canceled.
she's canceled because that's so sad.
Yeah.
Oh,
Honestly
God.
though, I'd way rather have it be canceled because I think that I heard stuff about like her being really picky in the writer's room and stuff, which I want her to be. Like I don't care if she's being a pain for everybody else. So I'd rather have it either be perfect or not at all.
Or not at all, right?
Yeah. That's my opinion.
Right.
But
See, you know what? You learn something new every day. You really do.
Mm.
I'll give you all the tea, girl. I'm up to date.
Brandy gave the book 4 stars in case anyone was
Mhm.
curious. You read Land of Gods? Maybe. Yes. Go Caps. Love Twilight, so that's so exciting. Yeah, I don't know if it's true. I just been hearing that. So if you're having a watch party, I want to be added too. Yes, bring the Muddy Buddies.
Bring the puppy chow.
Bring the puppy check. 3 times the speed too. My husband hates it. If we're listening in the car, he makes me put on normal speed and it drives me crazy. I can't even talk that slow.
right.
Yeah,
That's what I'm
right.
saying. One time
Yeah.
speed is like, what are you
Lose-
saying?
Sometimes 3 times the speed is too fast, like 2.5. But sometimes, like this one, I have it 3 times the speed, and it's really sounds like just talking normal.
Yeah.
2 times speed is my minimum.
Yeah.
And then I'll go up from there.
Yeah. I immediately start at 2 times the speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I just eventually adjust and go all the way up until I'm comfortable. So another person like First Slice wins. Rather eat dog food than mud.
True.
Ew, Lena, how do you
Well, she's allergic.
She's allergic to peanut butter. Never mind. Or peanuts.
Yeah.
So that makes sense. But I can't believe you call it nasty, though. It's
She hasn't
been on
even
my-
had it, so like she can't really judge.
Unless she had some other kind of like peanut butter substitute. That's the only thing I can think of. But
I mean, I think she said before that she doesn't like peanut butter. So I guess she probably tried it before she found out she was allergic to it, maybe. I don't know. I love peanut butter. I'm a
I
hoe
love
for
peanut butter too.
Yeah.
I do love peanut butter.
by the spoonful.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's been on my shelf for over a year, so I figured I would give it a try. If not, then I'll use the new DNF rule. There you go.
See, implemented a new rule.
Polar opposites. First apples, now this. Oh god, knock it on the apples topic. Oh, I heard all the universes supposedly merge in book 3 of Crescent City, but I didn't. Yeah. Good thing I have no idea what any of that means. So I'm just as spoiled as y'all.
I think all of that stuff flies over my head because I've only read ACOTAR and I haven't finished Throne of Glass, and I don't read captions. I just look at pictures when like authors post sometimes. So I probably liked the spoiler post, and I didn't read the other two, so maybe that's why it went over my head.
Mm. Alrighty. Y'all want to do like another one more long sprint to wrap up? Want to read to like
Yeah.
If anybody sees me turn my camera off, it's because I'm crying, screaming, throwing up. It's okay.
Okay.
Oh no.
Just don't forget to mute yourself.
I'm going to unmute myself to sit here.
you can scream and you can cry, but I don't want to hear you throw up.
Exactly.
We just hear sobbing, and with the black screen, we're like, "Oh, okay."
Oh, Gabby's finished her book.
Nice. All right, we'll come back at Eastern time, 10:30. So whatever half hour you're in time zone. So
Perfect.
we bring up the fireplace and we'll come back in 45 minutes. Hello. How did it's weird because I'm so used to Gwen being on right underneath me and then Gabby.
I know. My computer like kicked me off. My screen turned white. I had to rejoin.
Oh, no worries.
Weird. I saw you leave, and I was like, "Oh man, she must be going through it."
No, I was okay at that
Like she
point.
had to leave.
I did cry. Yeah,
Did you finish?
I did. Yeah.
Ooh.
I feel like I knew who she was gonna pick from the beginning, but I'm happy with who she picked.
Okay.
So what are you rating it?
I gave it a 5 stars.
Of course you did.
That's awesome.
That was the right answer.
You passed the test. What about you two?
How's your nails?
I started painting this hand, and I'm leaving them really long. Like normally, I trim them when I take them out of the box, but I'm just gonna keep them this length just for fun. See how I like it. I did a layer. I did like 2 coats of like a neutral color, and then I've done 2 coats of pink on the tips so far. And so then I'm gonna do pink on this hand and orange tips on this hand, and then add sparkles over the top.
Ooh.
That's my plan. Yeah. And then as far as my book, I finished it. It literally had like 2 sentences, like I was saying, and
3 stars.
yeah,
Oh.
I feel bad because I know a lot of people love it. Like Jordan loves it, so I don't know. I feel bad, but
Well, a lot of people loved her first book, and I gave it 3 stars.
okay. See, the first book I'm not even interested in. Like I've known about it and just have actively
Well,
like
I
don't
wasn't for the longest
room.
time, but Lena
Yeah.
convinced me, and then I was like, "Ooh, 3 stars." I mean, it was good, but 3
Yeah.
stars, and I'm now nervous, but I'm still gonna read it.
Like just go into it. Like I was like, oh, this is gonna be like a thriller, kind of. Not
I
like a
don't think
thriller, but
so.
like a good mystery. I was just kind of expecting a little bit more from the ending. Just go into it with like no expectations,
Yeah.
for a big something, and then you'll be fine. Just go along with it for the ride. But I really liked it. The narrator, like the way that it's told, is a little bit interesting. It makes more sense in the end. But I was not loving how it's told. It's kind of like, well, I won't say anything, but the author's note at the end was really cool though, because it answered a lot of questions that I was having about like the autism rep that's in this one. She cites all of her sources for things. So that was really cool. I was like very impressed by her ability to write a complex book about a kind of like touchy like topic and subject. So I don't know. I appreciated it for what it was, but
Yeah.
I mean, 3 stars is respectful.
3 stars is good. I liked it. Like I really liked it, especially the first half. But
That's good.
Well, I only have 15 more minutes of my book. Like,
Oh
my
a
gosh.
few little pages.
We're all like
left.
finishing books tonight.
I know. Look at us.
So yeah, I'll probably stay up and just like finish it tonight. And it actually isn't even that much because it has like some stuff at the end, like other things by the author and all that.
So are we like solid on a rating for this one?
I don't
or-
know. We'll see. I have to think about it.
Yeah. Well, for me, I did not read The Heiress. I read Evidence of an Affair, or The Affair by Taylor Jenkins Reid, and I finished it. I loved it. I'm giving it 4 stars just because I wish I had one more letter. So it just had more.
I think I actually gave that 4 stars too when I read it. I could have read a whole book of that.
Yeah. And like I just don't give short stories a lot of like high ratings, but I feel like if I would have gotten one more letter, I would have been like, okay, 5 stars. But I didn't get it. So but
I gave it 4 stars too.
So yeah, I'll probably go lay in bed and continue reading The Heiress. I did also finish this huge 3-star section and brought out
Nice.
Baby Blue.
Nice.
Nice.
I will be 1, 2, 3, 4.5 books behind schedule. But
Dude,
it's
that'd be so hard to keep up with.
As much as I would say that Jessie has been reading a crap ton of books this year.
yeah, 1, 2,
I'm not gonna cite any sources, but like
12, 13.
I
Yeah.
think this was my 10th book
Oh wow.
of the
Yeah,
month.
that was my
And
people
I
have
feel-
been zooming through books this
Yeah.
month. Meanwhile,
When I
I've been
finish the
taking it
Heiress,
easy.
It'll be 14.
I haven't even read
Oh,
10 books
wow.
this month. I've just been taking it easy, relaxing.
That's
Yeah.
good because you go
That's nice.
hard.
Yeah.
Everybody else is like, gotta read another one.
It was January 1st, and I was like, "Whoo, finish that one!" Like,
Let's go.
Well, I think for me, just like November and December were very slow reading months. And I was just like, and Gwen makes fun of me. I was like, I just can't wait for my January TBR. I just can't wait for my January TBR.
Yeah.
I can pick it up whenever I want.
yeah.
But yeah, I just like, I mean, I'll be finishing my 14th book and it's only the 22nd, which is just wild to me because I don't think I've ever read this many books. Granted, 2 were like short stories. 1 I was moving from December to January, but
still
wild.
yeah.
So yeah. All right. Before we wrap up, let us know how everyone else did. Let's see. I'm gonna take this band off because I don't like to cut people off. I wasn't allergic to peanuts until age 13. Never really liked it, but I also don't really like Chex Mix. I even like the nacho cheese ones or like the man.
So you don't even like Chex Mix, oh
man, that's like my favorite.
Chex Mix, it's like my go-to airport snack, like when I'm traveling.
Yes.
right.
Which is kind of the worst because it smells like really strong. So I probably shouldn't do that to people.
I love
I'll just
it.
stay in
I would
bed.
be sitting right beside you going, are you sharing? Or
Yeah, like can I have some of that?
How many days until Christmas? Anyone's curious? It's 338. You're welcome. Better start shopping. Just finished. WTF did I just read?
I'm right there with you, Lena.
Yep. Yeah, girl.
Wait, like in a weird good way?
Well, you'll have to read it to find out.
Ugh.
Read and find out, or it's
Right.
a live show. But
Yeah.
yeah, girl, I know exactly how Lena feels. She's probably gonna like put a video and be like, was Comfort Me for Apples really that bad?
I don't think she'll ever say that. She's in too deep with her hatred.
She's in too deep.
Made to 47% of Forever Interrupted. Only an hour and 45 left at the audio, so I'll definitely finish by tomorrow evening. Really liking it so far. Yay. Didn't get a lot of reading done that sprint. Scrolled on my phone instead. Hey, it happens. 89% of Twisted Lies. Got an hour and 45 minutes left of the audiobook. So far, probably my third favorite of the Twisted series. Awesome. Finished the short story. It wasn't my type of story, but I started the Getaway List and it's really cute so far. Cool. 210 of my book. Got through 3 chapters. Got distracted that sprints. Only read 26 pages, but I'm going to keep reading after sprints. Nice. See, I haven't read Miracle Creek either. I still might give it a go. Okay. Page 65, chapter 6 of Good Girls Don't Die. What are you thinking, Amy? This book is strange, very interesting. Well, yeah, after
Sounds like it would be.
more insight on what you're reading, I'm not surprised at all. Let's see. I enjoyed Happiness Falls, gave it 4 stars. I wasn't a fan of Happiness Falls, but I loved Miracle Creek. I remember. Definitely will check it out. Jessie, so glad you read it. I gave it 4.5. Yay. Honestly, probably it could have been 4.5, but I don't have stars. In the middle of my 10th and 11th book right now. Awesome. I feel like everyone's been pumping it up lately.
Mhm.
Nothing touches the passion of which I detest rotten apples. Okay.
I told you.
I got through chapter 7. It's getting really good. Thanks for the sprint. Of course. Men Twisted Hate, Not Twisted Lies. Gotcha. What book is Lena talking about? It is none other. Wait. This is what she read tonight. Good Girls Don't Die, which is my book club pick. But
Comfort Me with Apples.
Comfort Me with Apples was the book of 2023 to divide a community.
I actually think it's been going on for longer than that. Because
Really?
I remember
I
talking
feel like it
about
was at
with
the
her.
2022.
It was 2022 because I was working at the Crystal Shop. I remember.
Yeah,
like,
and
when
I read it in 2022.
Yeah.
Sure, but then she read it in 2023 because she needed to know what was all the hype was about. And then she said it was crappy, and I was like, I told you that.
No, I think she read it in 2022 because I did a book a vlog in January where I read one of her
Okay,
favorites.
Apples was the worst book of 2022.
Yeah.
Agree.
I don't remember it being like such a hot topic until after Elena's video, and she's like, "I would rather have gone to the gynecologist than have read this book ever." Again.
I love that book. I think it's so funny.
I had so many much better theories, though.
Yeah.
Oh, I had no thoughts in my head. I was just along for the ride.
Well, because
what
like
is going
knowing
on?
that, like, you know, there's not that much out there about the book, and you really like the synopsis is vague. Every time people talk about it, it's pretty vague. Although it had that like reemergence, and I feel like things have kind of like leaked out, not necessarily spoilers, but just like more about the themes and topics that the book explores.
Yeah.
Where I didn't know that going in, so I was like, "Ooh, is it this? That would be so cool." And then it wasn't that, and I was like, "Oh well, that's lame."
Like I could have done it better.
Yeah, I mean,
I loved it because I thought it was just unique.
curious.
I was like, whoa.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone's ever curious, it's like an hour-long audiobook.
Yeah, it's
Like,
very short.
Maybe
Yeah.
2 hours if you read it one time.
Keisha loved it. Yvette loved it. Summer loves it. I did not like
Zoe
it.
loves it
Jesse did
too.
not like it. Zoe likes it. So if you're weird, you like it. If you're not weird, you don't. I'm just
Weird
kidding.
girlies
I love
unite.
it. I love that.
Liking it so far, but it's pretty odd. Faith, don't ask. It's Comfort Me with Apples, which gave 4 stars, and Lena hated it. She calls it rotten apples. Yeah. Thanks for sprints, though. Have a great week, everyone. Of course.
Faith liked it. Faith liked it.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
Oh my gosh.
Worst book ever read. I think we have about an equal amount of people on each side. I love it.
Yeah.
It's either love it or hate it. Yeah, there is no like 3-star ratings. Thanks for the sprints. Always fun. Thanks for the sprints. Me and Lena keep this feud going. We're on calling each other. They are arguing about apples.
And
Yeah.
it's going to be so funny because, like, the people that are watching you guys are going to think you're literally talking about apples. And they're like, they have a thing about apples, y'all. Don't ask.
Everyone's watching at lunchtime. They're like, what are they going to do about the apples? Yeah.
Macintosh or Honeycrisp.
You know, literally. They got Fuji ones this week. I don't know what it's going to be like.
So many people have read it because I said it was so bad, and then people read it and agree with me. Yeah, me. I thought you were about to say I love the gynecologist Summer.
No, I think I hate the gynecologist. I have to make an appointment soon too, so F my life. Not looking forward to that.
Apples, it was so weird, and then I was like, wait, what? It was enjoyable. That recently read it and she loved it, and I'm always happy. Let's see. That's what I thought, Lena. The amount of DMs I receive of people saying that they should have listened to me. Gabby being quiet over there. Have you read it?
No. And I have no interest in reading it.
Good for you, girl. Save
Like,
those.
Fair.
Save that hour
Everybody's
of your
always talked about it, and then like obviously I hear, like, I know it's up in the air for some people, but I don't even know what it's about, and I could care less,
You're not
to
missing
be
much.
honest.
But Gabby, audio is only 2 hours. 1 hour is, I mean, you could probably get done like 40 minutes on 3 times the speed.
Yeah,
But
I did just download this on Kindle.
Evidence
Yeah.
of the affair. Yay.
Yeah.
yeah, I think I bought it. Like, I didn't use a credit. It was like $1 on Audible. So,
Yeah.
but really good, really good. Good for you, Gabby. Value your time. Alrighty. Well, thank you so much, ladies, for joining me tonight.
Thanks for the
always
invite.
fun hanging out with you.
Yes.
So I did leave everyone's channels down in the description, as well as links, the Sleep When I'm Dead book club, all that jazz. So everyone go check it out if you haven't. But we'll go ahead and end for the night. And I guess I will see you guys next week for the book discussion for Sleep When I'm Dead. But have a good night, everyone.
Bye.